Hello and welcome to tutorial number 9 of the basic iOS app programming series. In this tutorial we will go through globally styling the navigation bar as well as some styling best practices for your app. And we're going to start from the previous tutorials code. It's available from GitHub, so feel free to download that, then start off here. So we're starting in the home view controller and we're just going to take a quick look at how we've set styling for some of our buttons. So if we go down to the configure UIComponents function, you can see we're setting the next view button title color in this function here using UIColor.red color, and we're doing the same for this label here, but we're just saying the blue color. Now usually within applications, similar groups of similar components, for example, buttons will share the same color, but usually what happens is when you start working on designs, you want to experiment with different colors, and the trouble is if you code in your colors like this, it's really monotonous to go through your code and change them all. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a custom class and then set a color in the custom class, and then just make a reference to that custom class in our code. But instead of me explaining, it's easier for us to just get on and write it. So let's go to tutorial 1 and then new file. We're going to make a Swift file and we're going to call it interface colors, spelt the American way. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to import UIKit in case we need it. Then we're going to do public class and we're going to call it interface colors. Then we're going to use the parentheses. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to set a property of the class. We're going to say public static let, and let's call it main color. And let's say that equals UI color dot, what color do we fancy? Let's go for dark gray color. Then let's create another property. Let's call it public static let background color equals UI color dot, what's a nice color to use? Let's just go cyan because it'll be pretty hideous. Okay, so we've got our interface colors, we've got our main color. What we can do now from the home view controller it's pretty nice because we can just go interface face colors dot, the autocomplete is not working yet. I can't remember what I named it, so let's go main color dot main color. Then what we can do is we can do the same here, interface colors dot main color. So now if we run that, I believe it was dark gray, so we should see the button and the text labels text color be set to dark gray. There we go. And there we say it's dark gray. So say if we wanted to change the color to, I don't know, let's change it to light gray. It's, instead of going through all of the individual colors for the labels and buttons and what have you, we can just go light gray color, then we can run it. And there we go, it's changed again. Okay, so that's just a nice way to handle colors. So this is a basic example to start with, but it's a good way. You can do a lot more with this. We could create different themes, we could have it change on buttons, we could create custom themes and what have you, but we can show that in another tutorial. For now, we're going to focus on using this to set the navigation bar colors from the App Delegate. So the App Delegate is basically the master file, I suppose, is an easy way of saying it. And it provides this did finish launching with options, and which in the comment says it's the override point for customization after the application launch. And what we want to do is to customize the navigation bar, which we can do here, and it will set it throughout the app the way that we're doing it. So what we can do is we can do UI navigation bar dot appearance dot tint color. Is it tint color or is it I think it's tint color. Let's go to tint color and see what happens. Tint color equals interface colors dot let's go for main color. Then let's do the same. UI navigation bar dot appearance dot bar tint dot bar tint color. I'm sure there's a bar tint color method here. Let me just check my notes. UI navigation bar dot tint color dot color. There you go, dot background color, that'll do. Then we can go interface colors dot background color. And we can run that again. Let's see what happens. You can see the navigation bar has changed to our background color. Now if we go to lots of cats, we can see that's the tint of the bar, so it's changed the back to the grey color, but the title's not changed. Okay, so let's set the title bar color correctly. So let's go UI navigation bar dot appearance dot title text for title text attributes equals ns foreground color attribute name interface colors dot main color. So it just has to be set a little bit differently for the title text, but let's try and run that again and see how it goes. Now let's go to lots of cats, and we can see it's changed the title text now. So I suppose when you're trying to modify things like this, it's not always that obvious how to change things. Like you'd kind of expect to be able to do something like UI navigation bar dot appearance dot title or dot title or dot title maybe dot text color or something like that, but yeah, that's not the way it goes. So this is just a quick tutorial showing you kind of best practices surrounding using statics for colors, then referencing the static throughout your application, so you can just do quick changes. So like once more again, to reiterate, I can change this to UI color dot blue color, run that, and it's going to change it everywhere throughout the app, as well as a few little bits about how to change the navigation bar, because the last tutorial was based on creating a navigation controller and using it in your app. So this is just kind of building on top of that. But I hope it was useful, and I'll see you on the next tutorial. Thanks very much.